Viewers, we get across to some more breaking updates that we're getting now. Wading into the Yasin Malik debate, the Pakistan Prime Minister has now said that the world should take note of Indian government's mistreatment of the political prisoners in the IIOJK. Now, the conviction of the prominent Kashmiri leader Yasin Malik on fake terrorism charges is futile effort to silence voices critical of India's blatant human rights abuses. He's also stated that Narendra Modi regime must be held to account. Now, this is the newly elected Pakistan Prime Minister who has waded into the entire controversy of Yasin Malik. In fact, calling out Yasin Malik as a political prisoner and also saying that these are fake terrorism charges that have been leveled against Yasin Malik as well. And we are seeing that this is a tweet, in fact, that had also been sent out by the Pakistan Prime Minister, in fact, targeting Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, and stating that he himself should be held to account for the blatant human rights abuses that have been meted out. Now, of course, remember, we have seen that there were several reactions that were coming into Yasin Malik's conviction as well. And now we are seeing that the Pakistan Prime Minister, the new Pakistan Prime Minister himself, also wading into the controversy of Yasin Malik and stating, calling Yasin Malik, trying to hold some kind of a sympathy for Yasin Malik and stating that he was in fact wrongly accused, in fact was a political prisoner, and there were fake terrorism charges that had been leveled against Yasin Malik as well. Not just that, the Pakistan Prime Minister has also stated that India, in fact, carries out blatant human rights violations as well. G.D. Bakshi, Major General G.D. Bakshi is also joining us on the broadcast. Major General, if I could come to you about the new Pakistan Prime Minister's statements where he has called India as somebody who keeps political prisoners and has also tried to create sympathy for Yasin Malik, calling him a political prisoner and fake terrorism charges.
Look, Yasin Malik is a murderer with blood on his hands. He should have gone to the gallows long ago. It has been justice which has been badly delayed. Thank God it has not been denied. And Pakistan has no business interfering in the internal affairs of India. India has an excellent judicial system. He has pleaded guilty, absolutely guilty to all the charges that have been levied against him, and the court has duly sentenced him. So it is an internal matter of India. It is a matter of delivery of justice. Pakistan has no locus standi, no business to interfere in India's internal affairs. Their country is in a terrible mess, and they might as well focus on getting things right in their own land. Their economy is in shambles. The country is going down, being flushed down the tube of history as an economic pariah state. I think they have enough on their plate to deal with, rather than poking their nose in Kashmir and on the matter of Yasin Malik. Yasin Malik has been duly sentenced. This should have been done 30 years back. And was for some very strange reason that he has managed to play the system and survive so far and make money, both from the Indian and the Pakistani intelligences. It's about time that the Macabre joke has been called. And he has been, he should really, his place is at the end of a rope. He should be hanging. It is a mercy that he is been given prison sentence. This man deserves to hang. He's killed four.
Absolutely. Major General G.D. Bakshi there. You're making a very important point when it comes to the locus standi of Pakistan as well. I want to take that question to Major Gaurav Arya as well. Major Gaurav Arya, we have seen Pakistan trying to, meddle in the entire issues of India, and also now trying to create sympathy for Yasin Malik, calling him a political prisoner and also saying that India carries out the abuse of these political prisoners as well.
See, the real story is that Shehbaz Sharif, Imran Khan is doing rally after rally, and lakhs of people are showing up for the rally. And Shehbaz Sharif fears that any day he might be sacked as the Prime Minister of the country he may go if Imran Khan's pressure gets too much. So how does he curry public opinion and public favor? Pakistani society is highly radicalized. It's full of radicals. You see, which is why most of the terrorists find a home in Pakistan. They feel very comfortable in Pakistan. It's a highly radicalized society. So how does he curry favor with the people of Pakistan? He does it by saying that, like for example, some prime minister would say that, Burhan Wani is a great guy. Somebody would say, no, Yasin Malik is a great guy. That is how, you see, they don't talk about the progress of their people. They talk about Kashmir because that is the only thing that will make their people happy. This is simply Shehbaz Sharif. This is survival for Shehbaz Sharif. He has to say that we will not talk to India unless 370 and 35 is, revoked, or that Yasin Malik is a political prisoner, etc., etc. This need not be taken seriously. Don't take this seriously. This is just one tired old politician fighting for his chair. That's all. It's got nothing to do with India's foreign policy.
Absolutely. Major Gaurav Arya and Major General G.D. Bakshi, I want to thank both of you for joining us on the broadcast with your perspectives on what's really happening with Pakistan Prime Minister calling out India on Yasin Malik on saying that India, in fact, carries out blatant human rights abuses. Thank you both.